Paige, and today's video is going to be a full face of first impressions. I haven't filmed one of these videos in so long. There was a while where I was posting one of these like every single week and I really missed them, so I gathered up a full face of new makeup to try out, and I'm really excited to play around with a bunch of new makeup. I have everything that I'm going to be trying today in this basket right here. Some of the products are newly released and then some of them are not so new, but they are new to me and I have never tried them before. So yes, I'm ready for the first impressions to begin. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. The first product that I'm going in with is primer, and this one is from YSL. I honestly don't know what I was thinking when I bought this. Like, why did I spend $50+ on a primer? I must have been like feeling some type of way because I can't put myself in that mindset right now. But I bought it from Sephora several months ago, never tried it, so we're gonna try it out today. I've heard a lot of really good things about this primer. It's really pretty. It's the Touche Éclat Blur Primer. I totally butchered that, I know, I'm very sorry. But it's their blur primer and it has little like gold flecks in it. It's a gorgeous product. Like, the packaging and everything is so beautiful. I love it. But I need to use it, so this is what it looks like. It is just a clear gel, and I can definitely see the little gold flecks, but I'll see if they show up on the skin. It definitely feels very silicone-y and oily, which isn't typically my preferred primer texture. I'm more of like a hydrating, kind of creamy, moisturizing primer person. So this already feels kind of bad. It is also definitely very scented. It doesn't smell bad. It's just kind of overwhelming. My hands feel super greasy now and I can't get that feeling to go away. And there we are, already off to a bumpy start. Isn't that just lovely? Ugh. I hate the way that it feels. I mean, actually, it felt horrible when I was applying it. I hate that oily texture. I typically don't have issues with textures of like products, but something about that really bothered me. But now that it's like settled in, my skin is so soft. Like, oh my gosh, it's so soft. I will let you guys know my final thoughts on this after I apply the rest of my makeup. So for foundation, I am going in with my everyday foundation just because I don't like to mix too many variables into the equation, because then if something goes wrong, we don't know what it was, or if something goes right, we don't know what it was. So I will be going in with my Believe Beauty foundation, my go-to, $5 only at Dollar General. It's the best. I highly recommend it. And to apply it, I'm actually using this sponge that I've been playing with. This is from Stands Out Beauty. I will link it down below. It's like a memory foam sponge. Like, it's almost like you, like, you know, snipped off a corner of your memory foam mattress and it squishes down into nothing, literally, and then it just like magically reforms. The thing, well, one of the things that I love about this sponge is that you don't need to wet it before using it. Not that it's that big of a deal. Like, there's a bathroom on the other side of this wall, but there's nothing, actually there's a lot of things worse. I'm trying to like not be too dramatic, but you know, be relatable at the same time. But it just sucks when you sit down to do your makeup and then you realize that you forgot to wet your beauty blender. So I really like that about this. It also has a unique texture and I really like the way that it applies to my foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix the shades Neutral Tan and Nude. I might just kind of go in with Neutral Tan, honestly. We will see. I've been getting a little more sun. I've been self-tanning, so my skin tone is all over the place. This foundation, if you are not familiar with it, is a... Nope. We're gonna try this again. Man, this literally smells like perfume. It is so heavily fragranced. I just re-primed that section of my face, and I guess I'm just gonna go in with the shade Neutral Tan. There's no way I am that tan. So as I was saying, this still looks too light. That is so bizarre. The Believe Beauty foundation is a medium to full coverage foundation. It is very buildable, and it has a natural finish, and I love it. I have oily, acne prone skin, and I have found that it is the perfect foundation for me. I think I've been using it for almost a year now. After applying the foundation, I will say that my skin looks good, but it doesn't look as good as it could. I feel like these kind of primers just aren't meant for me. They just don't work well with my skin type. It doesn't look bad. Like, I've definitely had primers make my foundation look bad. This one I would say is like middle to upper in performance, but it's just not the best thing that I've ever tried. Definitely not worth $50 something. So I don't know what I was thinking there, but it is a beautiful bottle. For concealer, I'm going in with this NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I have it in the shade Vanilla. It's so cute. I've been wanting this concealer for so long, and I'm so happy that I finally have it. So let's see, how shall I apply this? I'm gonna take a Bling Brushes E3 to place the product. This is what I like to use for my eyeshadow primer when I use my MAC paint pot. So I'm just going to use this concealer all over the face. I know a lot of people like using this as eyeshadow primer. I believe that Nikki Tutorials likes to do that. So maybe I'll go ahead. I don't know. I don't know if I'll try that today, but I don't know if this is good for under the eyes or to conceal the face, or if it's just meant for like spot concealing. I have no idea. I don't have a lot of experience with pot concealers, so this definitely will be interesting. So I'm just taking this brush and applying the product where I normally would apply concealer, and then I'm gonna go in with my sponge and blend it out. Okay, so it looks really good. I will say that it is a bit of a thicker concealer, and I always feel like my eyeball looks so weird when I'm blending out my concealer. I feel like this could benefit from having a damp beauty blender just to kind of, I don't know, like melt everything together. Overall, it looks pretty good. It didn't do too drastic of a highlighting job, which I was a little bit nervous that the shade was going to be too light for me, but I actually really like the shade. It definitely highlighted a little bit, but it also gave me that coverage that I'm looking for under my eyes. Next, I will be going in with a powder that I've actually been using for several weeks now off camera for the same reason that I used my everyday foundation, just so we have some consistency and we can kind of point out the things that I like and don't like about the new products. I wore this powder on camera for the first time, and I think my last video, it's my most recent home decor haul. It was like a Home Goods and TJ Maxx haul. I wore this powder in that video, and I got so many comments and questions about what I did differently with my skin, and I was like, yes, I knew people would notice. And the product that I'm talking about today is the Juno & Co. Juno Blur Makeup Setting Powder. This video is not sponsored. I have worked with Juno & Co. in the past, but not this video. They have no idea that I'm mentioning these products. This video is not sponsored by anybody, but they have two shades. They have a translucent shade, and then this one is in the shade Brighten. My personal preference is the translucent shade, which appears to be like a white powder, and then this one has a little bit of a yellowish cream tint to it. I've used both. I love both. The packaging is gorgeous. My personal preference is the translucent one, however, so I'm gonna be going in with this one. I'm just taking my Stands Out beauty sponge and setting underneath my eye. This powder has one of those mesh applicators similar to the Huda Beauty one, and I actually really like it. I wasn't used to it at first, but now I'm a big fan, and I literally just dip my sponge into the powder like that and then tap it onto my skin. Sometimes if I feel like I'm not getting enough powder out of the packaging, I will take this and just tap it on this little palette right here until I get enough product. You can do that on a table, on a palette, like an eyeshadow palette, whatever, just to kind of get the product out there and ready for you. And I feel like it just dispenses everything better. So if you're the kind of person that likes to bake or use a lot of powder, I recommend doing that. For bronzer, I have this one here from Kosas. I don't know how you say this brand's name. I bought this from Sephora. This is the Light Neutral Bronze Baked Bronzer. I bought it because it looked really intriguing. I haven't ever tried anything from the product, and it's marketed as sort of like a natural kind of glowy bronzer, which I don't really have a lot of that in my collection, so I thought I would try this out. I ordered the shade Light, and this, like, This looks like my skin tone. So I don't know if this is gonna work, but we are going to give it a go. I have a clean F3 from Bling Brushes, and oh, well, that I just like tapped in and the powder exploded. I typically expect baked products to have a little bit more of a firmer consistency, like a firmer press, but just go in with a light hand with this at first. So let's see how this goes. Just for reference, I have the product on this half of my face and not on this half. You can definitely see a difference. Like I can see a little bit of a difference in shade, but it's definitely not what I'm looking for. I feel like it could be good as like a bronzer topper, but I think I just need a deeper shade. It definitely has a little bit of that sheen to it, which looks nice. This looks good. It's just very natural, and I'm looking for a little something more from my makeup look today. So I might just have to go in with a regular bronzer. I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty bronzer. This is in the shade Shady Biz. This is definitely more along the lines of what I was looking for. I am gonna go in with a little bit of this as a bit of a topper, just so my face is even, so that I have the product on both sides. But definitely, if you are looking for this product and you are a similar skin tone to me, I would definitely recommend going with the medium shade. I feel like I just said with a million times. And guess what I did, guys? Yeah, just go ahead and take a guess before I even tell you. If you watch my videos, this is very predictable of me. And I even said the order of my makeup out loud to myself before I filmed so that I wouldn't forget. And guess what I forgot? I was gonna go in with a cream cheek blush. Cream cheek blush. A cream blush, and I forgot to do it before I powdered my face. I was gonna try out the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Petal Pop-In blush. Look at how cute this is. But I don't wanna mess up my makeup. Do I risk it and try to apply this over the powder? Why not? Why not? It's a full face of first impressions. Why not? I'm actually gonna go in with a Tati Beauty Blendiful. I need to use this side because the other one is really dirty. And I'm gonna take my finger and get some product on the back of my hand, like so, and then I'm gonna take the Blendiful and we're just gonna tap this on the cheek and see how we like it. Oh, I see absolutely nothing. Still nothing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and dip directly into the product. I'm just lightly pressing with, oh, there we go. Now we're getting some color. That is so pretty. This is like my dream blush color. I love that. I know some cream products can work over powder, but in my personal experience, with the amount of powder that I use, it's usually better to err on the side of caution and not do this, but I felt like being a little risky today, so I think it played out in our favor. That is such a pretty color. It almost has like a little bit of like a sun-kissed vibe. I love that color. It's so pigmented. The formula is so nice. I'm typically not a cream cheek product person, but I've been trying and I've been experimenting and I really like it. I still feel the urge to like set it with a powder blush, so I think I might do that. I'm gonna take Luminoso from Milani. Honestly, I couldn't tell you if I've ever used this or not. I've definitely swatched it. I've definitely used this blush formula in the past, but I don't know if I've ever used this particular shade. I bought it more recently, like within the last year. I purchased this, and I'm gonna go ahead and just set that a little bit. I feel like these colors will look good together. Moving on to brows, I have something so unique that I'm a little nervous, but I'm still excited nonetheless. I actually have a couple of different smaller businesses to talk about in today's video, and I am all about supporting smaller brands, indie brands. I love that. So today I'm going to be trying out this brow jam from Guilty Cosmetics. I found this brand through somebody that I follow on Instagram. Her name is Brittany Huffman. She's amazing. She's a fantastic artist. You should totally go check her out. But she posted this product on her story and I was like, that is so cute. So I went to their Instagram and I placed an order, and I've been dying to try this out. Just wait till you guys see it. Look at how cute this is. Like seriously, this is so adorable. So this is the Guilty Brow Jam in the scent, shade, whatever, Strawberry Sweetness. So it looks like a little jam jar. Hello? My camera is like not focusing today. But it looks like a little jam jar, and I love the lid and everything, and it came with the spoolie. There is a hole in the middle of it, which I did not know. I'm gonna actually quickly watch her tutorial on her Instagram. I will leave her Instagram down below so you guys can go check her out. She also just released a new scent flavor. Is it scented? She calls them scents on her Instagram. So they just released a new scent. This one is Watermelon Wonder, and it's so cute. She's based in the UK, and I placed my order and got it pretty dang quickly, and shipping wasn't super expensive. So I'm gonna watch this video really quick, and then we will see how this goes. I've never done any kind of like brow soap, brow jam, brow wax thing in my life, so we'll see how beginner friendly it is. So for this, all you're gonna need is the brow jam, the spoolie that it comes with, and then either setting spray or water. I'm gonna use this ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid setting spray. So there's already a hole made for you, and you're just gonna spray in here like a couple times, I guess. And then she says to let it sit for about 30 seconds to a minute, just so that it's not too watery when you go to apply it to your brows. I feel like this may be more ideal for people who do their brows before they do their base, which is not me. I always do my brows after I do my foundation and before I do my eyeshadow, but we will see how it goes. All I've done is kind of comb through my brows with the spoolie, the clean spoolie. They are looking a little wild, but hopefully we can set them in place with this. Okay, so I'm gonna take this and just stick it in the hole and kind of like twist it around until I get some product. Okay, so now we have product on the spoolie, and I'm gonna take it on the back of my hand and kind of spin the spoolie, almost like scraping off the product. So we have product on the back of our hand and some product on here. Then I'm gonna comb up. She goes in an upward motion and then uses her finger to like press. My brow hairs are so long. This is so crazy. I've never done this to my brows before. My eyebrow looks insane. Oh my god. So then she just kind of takes like the top of the spoolie and like goes like this. Okay, I'm gonna try the other eyebrow and see how this goes. So I'm just gonna spray some more of that setting spray in here, and we're gonna go again. So this is what my eyebrows are looking like without filling them in. This is sort of like the whole like brow lamination trend, which I have never tried on myself, and it looks really good on people in my opinion, but just seeing it on myself, I feel a little bit odd. I don't hate it, and I definitely think that this was pretty dang easy to use considering I've never done anything like this before. I would just personally recommend doing this before you put on your foundation. This eyebrow was so much easier to do after I did the first one. This one was like a breeze, and I didn't get as much product everywhere. Over here, we're looking a little messy, but nothing that I can't touch up. But I do like it. I like it. I'm gonna let it dry and then maybe touch it up with this brow pencil just a little bit, but I'm definitely down for the brow jam. Like I said, the Guilty Cosmetics Instagram will be listed down below in case you guys want to go check them out. I apologize, my camera battery died, but I am back. And for eyeshadow, I'm going to be going in with this new palette from Urban Decay. This is the Naked Ultra Violet palette. Isn't this packaging so freaking cute? I gotta say that when I first saw that this palette was being released, I was definitely interested. I'm a big fan of Urban Decay. I love purple eyeshadow, and I've been a fan of the Naked palettes for 10 years now, I want to say, since like 2011, so like 9 years. and this definitely was something that sparked my interest. However, I wasn't like, oh my god, I need to buy that right now. I've never seen anything like it before. But they did send this to me as PR, so I do want to say thank you so much to Urban Decay for that. And I'm really excited to try it out. I haven't played around with a naked palette in so long, and I'm always down to play with some purple eyeshadow. Here's the packaging once again. It is seriously so pretty. And then here are what the colors look like. It's definitely not the most purple palette that I've ever seen. It's actually more of like a half purple, half neutral with like a bluish green color in the middle, which is definitely different. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes with my MAC paint pot in the shade Painterly. I went ahead and swatched some of the colors just for fun, and they look stunning. I forgot how much I loved Urban Decay's eyeshadow palette formula. So first things first, I'm actually gonna go in with the shade Hacked, which is this neutral kind of taupey matte shade. I'm actually going to take this on a Bling Brushes E2, and I'm going to put this in the crease. Wow, this color is seriously so beautiful. I'm also taking that shade and dragging it out in this outer corner here, just so that we have a nice blown out effect. I don't know if that's the right word. Now I'm going to take the shade Digital, which is the last shade over here in the palette, on an E3, and I'm going to pack this in my outer corner. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Cyberpunk, which is this really pretty purple shade. It has a little bit of a gold bronzy glitter, it looks like, and I'm going to take this on an E5, and I'm going to start by placing this sort of on the center of my lid, kind of overlapping with that deep shade in the outer corner. It's a little bit smokier than what I want, so I kind of want to add more purple and color into the eye look. Now I'm going to take the shade Warning, which is a bit lighter and more of a pinky vibrant purple shade, and I'm going to put this on the inner portion of my lid. This shade has almost like a bit of a blue duochrome to it, and it's really pretty. But it is a lot more similar on the eye to the shade Cyberpunk than it is in the pan. It almost looks like I just have one shade over my entire lid. Now I'm going to take the shade Lucid, which is the kind of like bluey green color, and I'm actually just going to take my finger and get a little bit of that. Wow, that was actually like a lot. And I'm going to press this onto the center of my eyelid. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. That gives off the most beautiful blue shift ever. Now I'm going to take the shade Optimized, which is this matte purple, and I'm going to run this along my lower lash line. And I'm just using the pencil brush that comes in the palette, and hopefully, woo, that is a stiff brush. That shade is almost non-existent. So I'm actually going to go back into Cyberpunk and run this along my lower lash line. Then I'm going back in with Lucid on that pencil brush, and I'm gonna put this in the bottom inner corner of my eye, as well as just the inner corner in general. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some mascara, and then we will move on to lashes. I went in with the Pat McGrath Fetishized mascara. This is my favorite mascara at the moment, like seriously ever. It's so freaking pretty. Like I could leave the look like this, but I'm really excited to try out these lashes. So now it is time for me to introduce you to the second small new business that I'm going to be talking about in today's video, and that would be Potassium Cosmetics. Potassium Cosmetics is a small makeup brand owned by a friend of mine. Her name is Carolina. She is so sweet, and she just launched her makeup line. She came out with lashes and lip glosses. I will have all of the Potassium Cosmetics info down below in the description box. I highly recommend you guys go check them out. It would mean so much to me. I actually met Carolina, well, I've never met her in person, but I got to know her through Twitch. She is a part of my Twitch fam. She also streams on Twitch, and she's actually somebody that encouraged me to start streaming on Twitch. If you are not a part of my Twitch fam, I will have the link down below in the description box. I live stream video games several times a week, and it's so fun. We have an amazing community over there. I like to play Fortnite, I play Animal Crossing, I just recently got the new SpongeBob game, and It's awesome. We have community nights on the weekends where we play with you guys. When I say we, I mean Jarvis and I, my boyfriend. And it's just a really great time. And I really got to know Carolina through that, and I am so excited for her brand. So she launched 4 pairs of lashes, which to my knowledge, some of them are actually sold out already, and I am so proud of her for that. But I am going to show you the 4 styles. And then she also launched a ton of lip glosses, which I will also be showing you in a little bit. But for now, we're going to focus on the lashes. Here's what the packaging of her lashes looks like. It is so freaking cute. It says Potassium Cosmetics across the front here. And then this is the first style. This is the style Yes Queen. These are so pretty. I love the glitter on the inside. Like, so freaking adorable. So those are the first style. Next we have this one, which, whew, these are dramatic. These ones are called H2O. Super gorgeous, super dramatic. Love that. This next style is called Mood, and I'm thinking about going in with these today, but I haven't made my final decision yet. And then this last style here is called That's Tea. And now that I'm looking at them, I think I'm actually gonna go in with these because these look to die for. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Sephora Brush Tip Lash Adhesive and apply these. Oh my gosh, you guys, these lashes are everything. This is my first time trying them on. Obviously, this is a full face and first impressions. And once again, these are in the style That's Tea, and these are so freaking pretty. I love how they flare to be a bit longer in the outer corners. It gives you kind of like that elongated cat eye appearance, but they're still more, I'll call them natural, more natural lashes compared to some that are out there, and I think these are absolutely beautiful. I love them so much. They also have a really nice curl to them, which is like lifts the eyes and looks fabulous. Oh, I'm so excited. I knew I was gonna like these. I just knew. But those are definitely freaking awesome, and I love the style That's Tea. I love it. Moving on to lips, I actually purchased a few different of her lip glosses, and then she also sent me some, which was so nice of her. Same with the lashes. I think I purchased 2 of the pairs, and then she sent me the other 2, which was so sweet of Carolina. Like, seriously, you did not have to do that, but thank you. I really appreciate it. So the 3 glosses that I ordered were these 3. I love the packaging. I love the simple white caps. And then we have the Potassium Cosmetics logo right there, which is so cute. This is the one that I'm most excited about. I think this is in the shade Chai Tea, I believe. Let me just double check on the shades. So this gloss here is in the shade Chai Tea. This looks like a gorgeous nude gloss that I cannot wait to put on my lips. I'm really excited about this one. But I also ordered this one here, which is called Opal, and it is a really gorgeous glitter gloss that, oh my god, I don't know if you guys can really see that. My hand is like purple. And I'm just swatching on top of eyeshadow. And then the third one that I ordered is this one right here, which is called Liub. And this one has a little bit of a blue tint to it. And then it looks like it has like purpley pink glitter. But when you swatch it, it just pretty much looks like a clear gloss with that little hint of glitter, which I think is so pretty. She also sent me these 2 glosses. So this pink one here is called Peridot, and then this shimmery kind of champagne color is called Anna Victoria. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these. Oh my gosh, that pink one is so pretty. These ones have a different packaging. These have a rose gold like chrome lid, and she has a couple different formulas. There's like a more sheer formula, a more pigmented formula, a more hydrating formula. Ooh, that one is so pretty. Oh my god. Okay, I've been dying to try the shade Chai Tea. That's the one that I'm gonna go in with. Oh my god. Smells so good. This color, you guys, it is perfect. This is with no lip liner underneath. This is definitely a lip product that you can build up to get more pigment, or you can wear it a little bit more sheared out, but this is to die for. I love this color so much. Wow. I found a new best friend. Carolina was not only nice enough to send me a set of these glosses, but another one to give away to one of you guys. So I will actually be giving these away over on my Instagram stories very soon. So make sure you go follow me on Instagram so that you guys can enter the giveaway. These glosses are so beautiful and I cannot wait to hear whoever wins thoughts. To finish things off, I'm gonna go in with some highlighter, and it actually already looks like I have highlighter on. That blush, I think it was Luminoso, really has a nice sheen to it. But I've been dying to try this out ever since I got it. This is from KKW Beauty. This is the shimmer powder for face and body. I got it in the shade Pearl. I love this packaging. It's so beautiful and like minimalistic, and I just love it. I'm gonna take a Morphe M501 and just tap a little bit into there. And let's see, oh my, that is so glittery and so pretty. What? If you don't like glitter, you're gonna hate this highlighter, but if you're a glitter fan, you are going to love it. I'm literally going in with the tiniest amount because this is so intense. And you get so much product because it's for face and body, which, I mean, this is a huge highlighter. And then the last thing that I'm gonna do is set my face with setting spray. I'm going to go in with this Pixi Glow Mist. This has argan oil in it, and I actually haven't ever tried this. It's still sealed, but I love the Pixi Milky Glow Mist, so I have high hopes for this one. Ooh, it smells pretty good. This setting spray seriously smells so freaking good. All right, you guys, so this is the finished look. Overall, we had a very successful full face of first impressions from the beginning. The primer, I don't hate it, I don't love it. I definitely don't think it's worth $50+ so I can't say that I recommend purchasing this, but it definitely is a very luxurious item and it feels very bougie, but does that justify the price? Probably not. But I will say that it's really pretty to look at. Obviously, the foundation I love. The concealer, I actually really like that concealer. It looks flawless on my under eye area. I think next time I would go in with a little bit more product. I was kind of erring on the side of caution because I didn't want to like overdo it and cake up my under eye area, just because I didn't know how the formula performed like underneath the eyes. But it actually really liked it, and I would definitely go in with a little bit more next time, and then I kind of will just like get a feel of how much product I feel like I should be using. The powder, you guys know I love this. The bronzer, like I said, I would just suggest going for the shade medium if you are anywhere similar to my skin tone. I'm a pretty fair toned person, so I figured light would be sufficient, but I mean, I guess it's good that they are catering to extremely light skin tones. I'm not sure how many shades of this they have or how big the gap is between them, but this is definitely way too light for me to be using as a bronzer with my shade preferences. This blush is insane. My cheeks are still so pink and peachy, which normally blush tends to just like disappear off my face. I feel like that's a very common consensus between everybody, but this one is still very obviously there, and I may have gone in with a little bit too much, but I actually really like it. I'm a big fan of blush, so I think this is a great product, and I love that I was able to apply it over the powder, which doesn't happen very often for me. The Milani Luminoso blush, loved it. On top of that, the highlighter, I freaking love this highlighter. I think it's so pretty, very extreme and dramatic and glittery, so if that's not your thing, you're not gonna like it, but if that is your thing, this is beautiful. I wonder if they have other shades. I would assume so. I can't remember. I ordered this off of the Ulta website. The Brow Jam from Guilty Cosmetics is so cute. I love it, and I actually am liking my brows more and more, and I obviously didn't do a perfect job. It was my first time trying this trend, and I'm really looking forward to practicing with it more and getting used to it, and I definitely want to try doing it before I put on foundation or on like a lighter makeup day when I don't necessarily put on foundation. But once again, the packaging is so freaking cute, and the Guilty Cosmetics info will be down below. The eyeshadow palette, I think this is a beautiful palette. If you are a collector of the Naked palettes, I definitely think that this is a must for you. It is so beautiful. It's definitely different than their other Naked palettes, and I love the eye look that I got. I love that shade Lucid. It's like the kind of bluish green shade. That's probably probably my favorite shade in the entire palette. I think it is so stunning, and it definitely makes the palette complete in my opinion. I also really wanted to use the shade VR, but I didn't get a chance to, so I will definitely be using this palette again very soon. And I also like that they have some like warmer tones. When I think of ultraviolet, I definitely think of something that is like purpled to the extreme, which is definitely not this. Like they could have made like neon purples, deep purples, light purple shimmers. They just could have gone like monochromatic with it, but ColourPop has kind of already done that, so I appreciate the different take on the purple palette. And then of course I love the lashes from Potassium Cosmetics, as well as the lip glosses, especially this one right here, Chai Tea. This is the one that you need. It is so pretty. It's a gorgeous light kind of cool toned pinky nude, and you can build up the color, you can sheer it out. It's perfect. I feel like this would look gorgeous over the Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Virgin. She also has a ton of colors. Like she has way more colors than what I mentioned in my video, so make sure you guys go check out Carolina and Potassium Cosmetics. Her info will be down below in the description box as well. I feel like I'm like waving this lip gloss around like crazy. Jarvis wants to come say hi. That was so awkward. Say something.
I'm blanking. What do I have to say to the people?
I haven't seen you in a while.
I don't know.
You got nothing?
I don't know what to say.
It's not that big of a deal. You can just say hi.
Have you guys tried Diet Dr. Pepper?
Of all the things that you could have grabbed off the table. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Oh, by the way, the last thing that I tried out was the setting spray. It smells amazing, and I feel like it looks really nice. But obviously I can't tell the full performance of the product just quite yet, but I have very high hopes for this. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I love you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.